Hello, everyone, and welcome to I Know a Spot. My name is Grace Morin.
And my name is Gabby Dressler. We're here today to discuss some of our favorite and least favorite spots around campus here at UWO. How are you doing today, Grace?
I'm doing pretty good. I've only got one more exam and I'm ready for spring break. How about you?
Ooh, that's so exciting. I just finished my last class and I don't have any tomorrow, so I am on break.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
All right. So, if there's one thing most people know on campus and have opinions on, it's got to be the dorms. We all live in them, for better or for worse, and we all have different experiences with them. So, this brings us to our first topic of debate. What is the best dorm on campus?
That
Gabby?
is a really good um, question. Let's see. My favorite has got to be Horizon. Because it's so spacious and I'm a little biased because that's where I live right now.
Yeah,
Um, but I love having like a little mini living room and like the two private bathrooms, even though I live in the two-bedroom one. But I love my roommates because there's four of us and we just all get along so great and it's amazing. I love Horizon. What's your
that is
favorite?
a luxury. Personally, I have to go with Scott's. I've lived with them in them for 2 years, and I've lived by myself, so I don't have to deal with a roommate, which is really nice. But I've got plenty of friends on my floors that I love, and you know, all of the dorms can be like co-ed or just single gender, not in the rooms, but on the floors, exactly. Um, and it offers a lot of different ways to get friends. It's really fun. And I have amazing friends here in the Scots. I live on the honors floor, which they offer. They've got like the LGBTQ and the minority floors. So it's got a lot to offer for a lot of students. What
Yeah, and I
about number
heard
two
that
for you?
they're moving. Oh, well, my number two is also the Scots. Um, because I lived there last year, I met some of my best friends there, my boyfriend, so, he's a great
Yeah.
guy. Um, you, because, and, I'm there all the time. The Scots
Yeah, you
are
are.
actually pretty nice, even though people don't like them too much because they got Scotties, and I mean, Scotties is a really good redeeming quality of them.
Yeah, it is.
So, yeah. What's your number two?
My number two is Fletcher. It's got AC, it's got nice kitchen and everything, and they
Okay.
offer a lot of different options. Like room wise, they've got triple rooms, double rooms, and single rooms. So you can live with a lot of different people potentially. But I do know that they're pretty decent rooms.
Yeah, I've never been in Fletcher, so I don't really have an opinion on it. But I did know that if I didn't get into Horizon, Fletcher was one of my backups.
Yeah.
So I know it's on the better side of
Yeah, it
some
is.
people's
It's pretty
opinions.
decent. I just don't like it as much as the Scots just because room size, they're a little bit bigger in the Scots, especially than
Yeah,
Taylor's as well.
yeah. Even though my number three is Taylor, their rooms are so small. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's the worst part about it. Like, their little basement area is so cool.
Yeah.
You know, and their lounges are pretty okay, and their showers are massive, which is
Yeah.
always really nice. um, but like in terms of the room size, having two people live in a room in Taylor is not as nice.
It's really difficult. I've seen people living in like a double room and there's really no space for play. Like I've got a
No,
whole futon and a bed. I took my second bed down. I've just got a lot of room, which is
yeah,
amazing. But I also don't have a roommate, so that makes it a little bit easier.
yeah. I've been in a double room at Taylor, and there's also been like a futon, and there's just no space to do much of
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Um,
I think one of the things that I like is that we all have our own lounges, so we can kind of go in there and hang out. And like we have little parties and CAs hold little lounge like events. They had like a blanket tying one that was pretty cool. They ran out of supplies for that one. Or we play like Secret Hitler. I think that's
I
fun
love
just
that
because
one.
there's a bunch of people just sitting in a big room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's a
I
lot of
love
fun there.
being able to go to like the lounge and like hang out with my friends in large groups and like play games like that and
Yeah,
be able to get loud and
yeah.
stuff. So it's really nice. I feel like there's no bad lounge in any of the dorms. But I can't speak for Donner because I've never been in there. But I do know
Me.
that at least Stewart has a couple of nice lounges.
Hmm. Yeah,
And
and
those room sizes are pretty nice.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure Stewart. I've only been in Stewart like one time, but it does have like single rooms only, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, and they're turning Evans into the honors dorm,
Yeah,
so that'll be really cool. I think it'll help engage and build a nice, bigger community.
community. Yep.
Alrighty, so that will do it for our little dorm duel. Coming up next, we're going to talk a little about the dining and food options here on campus. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break.
Cannot find Titan TV anywhere. Did somebody say they need help finding Titan TV? Here, let me help you with that. We're first going to type in titan-tv.org. You can watch anywhere, anytime. You can watch live, on demand, or view the schedule of Titan TV. Do you think the information provided will help you find Titan TV?
And welcome back to I Know a Spot. We've already spent some time talking about the dorms, but now we're going to pivot to the other thing everyone on campus has to deal with, the food.
Yeah, welcome to the dining debate. We all know that there are plenty of places to get food here on UWO campus. Some are definitely better than the others. So let's dive in. What are some of the best places to eat on campus?
Um, for me, I think my number one place has got to be Scotty's. Like, they're
Scotty's is
open
good.
a little after, I think they open at like 5 or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't remember. Um, but they open and then they're up super late, which is also really nice for those late night
yeah,
studying sessions.
yes.
You run over,
That,
get a nice snack. They have great meals.
mm-hmm.
10 out of 10
Yeah,
recommend their PB&J.
yes.
So good.
Absolutely. I had Scotty's as my number two just because it's really good, but I do like Einstein just a little bit better. The ladies
Ooh,
are really nice that work there, and they they know my name, and the food's just great. I love it there.
that's amazing. Yeah, I've never been to Einstein, so I'm definitely gonna have to go check that out in a couple minutes, or not
You
a couple
should.
minutes, but at some point. And yeah, but I guess my number two has to be Titan Underground or Tug, as I like to call it.
Tug's
I
pretty
also
good.
work there, so I'm a little biased.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's really fun to work there, but at the same time, the food is actually pretty decent compared to a lot of other
Pretty
places on
decent.
campus.
Yeah.
Like they have weekly specials, so that's super cool.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
I think number three, I had Chilaka, which is in Reeve. It's more of a Mexican
ooh,
kind of place. Gives you a lot of options. But Reeve overall just gives you a lot of options. Although I don't really like to eat all of them, like Pizza Hut is not my favorite. Or Clash. Clash is decent, but the food takes a little bit longer to get out, so it just kind of I get hungry and I want my food.
No, I
Yeah.
feel that. Yeah, Clash is my number three, just because it
Oh,
is like better quality food, honestly. Like I'm a huge fan of the Clash burger with fries. So
yeah.
like that is always good. And I don't know, the hot and the freshness of it. And it's in
Yeah.
Reeves, so you don't have to go somewhere. Oh, I guess I said mine
That's
was
true.
Cafe Clo. I also really like Cafe Clo. Because I had a class in Clo last semester and it's just super convenient
Yeah.
to pick
It's
up a
pretty
nice little
easy to get
snack.
there.
And their drinks are phenomenal.
Yeah.
So that's
What
great.
do you think about Scotty's closing?
I am
Or like they're
devastated.
changing it?
Um, I
I
am
know.
allergic to poultry, and so to hear that they're changing it to a chicken place is heartbreaking because now what am I supposed to eat? It's so
Oh,
sad.
Gabby.
I know.
That does really suck.
Yeah, what about you?
I
What is your
know.
opinion?
As someone who lives in the Scots and goes to Scotty's like multiple times a week, it's not that cool. Like the fact that they have Titan Taco and like the subs is
Hmm.
great, but
Yeah.
like so you can get like a bunch of different food and they have like
Yes.
the specials. They one time, oh, they had a banana and peanut butter and chocolate chip wrap. It
That
was
was so good. I loved that
great.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
What do you not like dining wise?
Anything from Black Hawk. I just
That's fair.
I mean, they have a wide variety, but it's not good quality food, and they only seem to get better when like tour groups come through, or like when they have like the high schoolers in. Like that's
Uh-huh.
the times when
Gets
they
so
like really
busy.
step up their games, and it gets busy, and it's just I don't know. I
Yeah.
It's not very good.
Although, like, I go there for dinner like almost every night, and like we sit at a huge table with all of my friends. You don't ever come and join us, Gabby, because you don't want the food.
Well,
But
yeah, it's I don't want the food, and I also make sure I schedule my work during supper time so I can eat better quality
mhm.
food from Tug versus some of the interesting dishes Black Hawk offers.
Yeah, it just kind of reminds me of high school and like all of those food, just
Yeah.
because it's like bare minimum. But sometimes the grill, they got good fries. I like the
Yes.
fries.
The fries are always a go-to
Or the
for
little
me.
chef, the chef.
At Oodles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
Oodles, that's what it's called. That's good.
It's yeah, they get really fun.
All right. Yeah. And that is going to have to wrap up our dining debate. So we're just about out of time today. We hope you enjoyed listening to our opinions on campus, even if you don't necessarily agree. Sorry.
Yes, thank you for watching. I know a spot. Once again, my name is Gabby Dressler.
And my name is Grace Morin. I hope you all have a fantastic evening, everyone.